What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Berserk manga chapters 133 and 134. I think you guys will either see this on Christmas Day or the day after, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We're still pretty sick, so if I'm coughing up and don't sound in it, just know why. Last chapter, we ran into Casca. Unfortunately, she doesn't seem better as far as socially, internally, mentally. I mean, we only saw her for a handful of panels towards the end of chapter 132. The impression I got was now it's more kind of a disconnect from reality. Everything's funny, laugh, ha. Like, she has no social awareness. She's essentially, it's like a different kid. Like, before she was a skittish dog, a skittish kid. That, like, if you even put your hand towards her, she's running and hiding. If you said her name, she's hiding. If you do anything, like, she just instantly curl up, defense mechanism, cry. Now it's more of like, it looks like she's just gonna laugh at everything. I would like to see some I would say chapters, but I don't know if we'll get all that. Maybe a couple pages worth of dedicated to her and her interaction with that girl. I forget what that girl's name is. Just to see if we can get a little bit more of like what is Casca's current state right now. There's something brewing, something is happening. This whole dream that the God Hand was either instructed to meddle with, or they just decided to meddle with themselves. You saw Farnese. She's going back and forth a lot mentally of like what is her faith, what does she believe in, but you see her kind of almost, and maybe I interpreted it wrong, but those torture scenes we saw, she didn't seem to be repulsed by it. When you had some of the other people, like, you know, don't agree with the methods. And was that guy, I forget his name, an apostle? That's TBD. See what happens. Make sure everything's good to go. This is on. Good. Let me get some water. Alright, chapter 133. Let's see what we got here. Yo, kid. Hand that over and scram. Uh-oh, do we know who this kid is? Is this a flashback or is this current time? Take a hike. This is the only food I've managed to get in 4 days. Why don't you try finding your own? Grown-ups ain't supposed to steal from kids. You make me sick. Eh. Oh god. That from a sneak thief? Why don't I make sure you never become one of those sickening grown-ups right here and now, huh, punk? You and your big head looking like a retarded toddler? Say to myself deep down. I can hear you now. What the hell? Hold on. How we go one song in and can't even... Alright, well, we'll try that again. Make sure we don't get any Humpter Hunter going there. Alright. You don't sweat the details here. I don't want to die before knowing a woman. They took his shit. Food, not bad. There's even liquor. Seeing this much food left behind, the folks from this village must have really been in a hurry to leave. Oh, I might have read that wrong. All thanks to the Kashan. Is it good? Yeah, but you don't get any. Is that so? Those are the rations I scraped together trying like hell to evade the Kashan. At least take the time to savor them. Alright. Already just get... Uh-oh, is it poisoned? Did you get their asses? Hey, what gives? Kid, what'd you do? This stuff really works. Sure was expensive. Oh god, he poisoned it. My share's right here. I don't like being made fun of, you see? Not by overgrown jerks like you. Little punk, I'm gonna crack your head open. He just threw sausages at that man's head. Oh! and split his damn... Don't call me punk. The name's Isidro? Sidro? Relax, it's non-lethal poison. You'll live, I think. You guys should take this chance to quit this gig and go straight. You really suck to be preached at by a kid. Huh. Okay. Interesting introduction to this kid. I'm curious where, like, how he loops into this story. See ya. Hey, what happened? Everybody's down. Enemies? Oh crap, there's more of them. Calm down, think. What happened? Who are you, kid? What is the Kashan? I really do want to cry. It's the Kashan. What? The Kashan army came. This is bad, man. No, he did it. What do we do? If we don't get away quick, but where are they? We ain't got time to stand around. Or on... Uh-oh. Hold up, boy. This is pretty weird. If the Kashan army was here, how come we didn't hear hooves? And look, the guys on the ground don't have any sword wounds. And yeah, hey. Who are you, boy? If the Kashan came, why are you the only one alright? Oh, well, look, I'm a child. The Kashan don't show mercy to even kids. So where are the Kashan? Uh-oh, he's sweating. Over there. I'll have to distract them and get off. Huh? Oh. Uh-oh. The Kashan... Are they a, They're a neighboring nation? Are they like the second strongest force in the world, aside from... Well, I don't know in the world. We've not really seen the world. But as far as Midland goes... or are they the second opposing religion in this story? I forget. But they look similarly dressed to the guy that Guts fought, and then in turn followed to the Hawk leftover group that Casca was in charge of. These are the same people as that assassin, right? I can't remember. I'm trying to think how we're playing like the Midland and the Kashan thing as far as like powers go. I'm trying to think, is it like a Game of Thrones thing where Midland is like 7 realms, like we control this continent, like we are the power here? Is the Kashan a completely different continent? Like, or are they neighboring like country? I don't know. Does it even matter? Probably not. Who are they? When did they? Kashan, they're Kashan scouts. We're surrounded. For real? Yeah, they got the same weapons. They want to fight. Let's run. Too late. Son of a bitch. Oh, so we're all dead. Yeah, looks like we're all dead. Oh! Right in his eyeballs, huh? You bastard. Yeah, this is... Men in iron suits are big and slow, huh? No friggin' way. In the blink of an eye, all dead. Oh, shit. Ooh, I was just about to say to myself, this seems very... I don't know if it's cliche or easy to read, but... and Berserk is dark, but I don't think you'd introduce a kid to kill him then 5 panels later. But it was easily toss up that like this is going to be Guts' new tag-along buddy. I don't know if Guts is going to see him as a little brother, maybe see him as a son. But I definitely see them teaming up for extended periods of time. Now he already has experience fighting them. Who's he? He's walking this way. What's he thinking? Doesn't he know he's about to get killed? I wouldn't pray this on you guys. My sword just got re-upped and everything. That's the chapter? Holy shit. Okay. Hold on now. Let's see what we got here. Jesus. Taking up half the damn frame. Tell me he cleans them all four. We haven't had some of those panels in a while. Of him just cleaning out like 5 men in one swing. I figured they'd dodge. Yeah. Did they dodge? I can't tell. They in fact did not. I was like, oh, they jumped over. No, he followed Blade. Ay, 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 ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, all just dismembered in one go. What it looks like, I don't know. This in it. Did he hit them that hard that they're rotating that hard as well? Oof. Whoa, they actually put pupils in their eyes because here in the last chapter they didn't have pupils. It was like this whited out. Now all of a sudden we've got like why are we showing pupils now all of a sudden? Wasn't that a bit sudden? Didn't think I'd get to try it out so soon. And I never got confirmation. That's not regular iron, correct? Is it from that elvish protected mountain? Like, where is this mined? Like, what is that substance? I don't know. What's that freaking huge thing? Is it a sword? In one swing, he left those Kashan monsters in pieces? Hey, clear the road. I'm in a hurry. Who are you people? And he don't even know. Uh-oh. Oof. No need for talk, huh? An iron fist? He's a walking weapon. Hey, punk. Oh shit, it's Puck. Here. Head down and don't move. Jeez. This is the problem with kids. Well, I guess we're gonna have to clear it. Guess we'll clear it. Good God. And these are scouts too, so if any of them get out and get back to report what they ran into, I mean, he's just dead on splitting people. This is like classic Berserk. He's literally just one hit quitting everybody. Oh crap, he's surrounded. Oh shit, look at him being agile. I don't think we've ever seen him hit one of those. Oh God. Are there any townspeople left that see this and want to give us some support and maybe supplies and help and... Nice. Kind of work I'd expect from Godo. I mean, it even looks to be textured a little bit different. I don't know if that's just an illustration thing or Godo did something specific that has the look of it looking different. Not sure. Hey kid, you've got food on you? Liquor too? I can smell that you're hiding them. They'll do his thanks, so don't sweat it. Yeah, I'm gonna need that on me. Awesome. Yeah, we've never had that kind of... That's two relationships we've never seen, which... maybe not. Because Rickert was a younger one, and there were some younger kids in the... when the Hawks group was like really going. Guts was admired and in awe of and looked up to and things like that. But I don't think he's ever had a kid this little kind of be starstruck by him type thing. And it'll be interesting to see his relationship with that, because Rickert was with the group for a long time. He wasn't just some like little tiny kid. So we got to see his relationship a little bit with Godo there. We'd never seen that Guts interaction with somebody like that. I'll be curious to see this interaction, because you would say that like Puck would kind of be that interaction of like this little kid running around, but it's a little bit different with Puck though. I'm curious to see this relationship as it. I mean, we're not going to see it in this chapter, but we'll see. Let's get going, Puck. Who is that? Just a second. Why does Buck have to carry all the damn food and liquor? Who were those guys? They looked like people I've seen before. This worthless crap ate up time. He was supposed to say, you better follow. That little boy better go. I mean, if that's his town and his village, no one's alive. Is this acceptable, young master? Letting him go now? I don't mind. Our duty as Bakaraki is to scout. It's not my intent to let a witness live, but there's no need for further sacrifices. Yeah, because you know you guys might, is this the same? Did we kill him? I don't remember. I know we had an interaction with them. I don't know who we killed and who got away and what happened. But with our powers as Tapasa, don't underestimate him. You might be able to beat him, but not without suffering losses. Young master, do you know that man? It was a long time ago. Yeah. Okay, this is the one. Yeah. Okay. They're and are these just regular men? What are they getting their hands on? They're coming out looking like this. Regardless, there is but one thing we must do now. Search for the land of the Oracle. Faster, faster, hurry. Oh god. That went pretty quick. It's only 15 minutes. We're struggling here. But as a Christmas gift, we'll put on an extra chapter. Just because I'm that caring and that well of a guy. We'll do 3 chapters this reaction. This will be my Christmas gift to y'all. Alright, chapter 135. What the again, another priest. Heretics, the work of heretics. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take I'm gonna need a big explanation on him if he turns out to not be an apostle. It's just give me Count vibes all over again. Him getting to pick and choose and chalk it up to why he gets to do what he does, and it's okay. Heretics hunts will again scourge. Oh, that seems good. I mean, this is a lot of just. I mean, this is the current state of the nation right now. People are dying of plague, starving. Kids are dying. Old people are dying. Men, women, fighting over scraps. Like they're over here fighting for this rat, and it's a lot. Dead children being carried away. These alms fools. These are offerings to the monastery. Yeah. And it's like that guy was saying a couple chapters ago. I forget what the guy is, what his name was. The one that's doing the sacrifice. I think it starts with an M. I forget his name. He said, you know, my village, we can't afford to keep giving out these offerings to the monastery because our village, like we are not even on the brink of starvation. Our village is in starvation. And if we have to give a cut to you, and it's not that we don't want to, we still believe, we're still faithful, but like we're dying out here, so you know we can't give and feed ourselves at the same time. The same way this is over here. Charity is rationed to each of you every day. It's like, yeah, they're offerings, but like the people that you claim to protect, they're dying. So what are we gonna do here? You guys seem to be living okay, so what's up? The vegetable scrap soup ain't enough. I bet you people eat your fill every damn day. For every day? Yes, you're correct. Have mercy. Stop that. Please have mercy. What are you doing? Uh-oh. They're just gonna overturn the cart. Here's Farnese. Oh no, the Holy Iron Chain Knights. And before I liked her as a character. Oh shit. It's like, okay, you know, she's dedicated, she's passionate, she's probably so blind to like what the world truly is, but at least she seems now though. I think she's going to start giving in to that demonic side that tempted her before. But now, instead of like the demonic actually taking her over and do it, like she's actually just doing it. This, all of them. What are you people thinking, laying hands on offerings to the temple? Is that what believers do? You're not even a believer anymore. They are sick. We've only had watery soup for days. Most of the trees around here have been cut down. We haven't firewood for the winter. Our bodies just can't take this. We've called on the Holy See for provisions, medical supplies, and other commodities. You aren't the only ones suffering. I beg you, this child hasn't even the strength left to nurse. He's on the brink of death. He needs God's divine protection. What? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Do you think he kills this kid? And chalks it up to God's will? Call it right now. Do we think this apostle, actually does something good to help this kid? I'm going to say no. And what is Farney showing concern for here? Is she showing concern like, oh man, that is a kid that's on the brink of death? Or is Farney showing concern here like, oh shit, I've seen what he's done to kids that are, you know, on the brink of death? Let's see. In light of your boldness, bro, he is not a regular human. God shall show his mercy. Mosgus, that's his name. I knew it started with an M. Father Mosgus, but what of discipline? I've considered that too, naturally, but the facts that I happen to be here, that she broke the law for her own child, and that she was captured before me are surely all by God's guidance. So he's saying... and it's the real world religion thing too. You could sit here and go back and forth, and you know, they're talking about discipline, and he's like, I considered that, but this seems to like happen naturally because she did this. This is why we're here. Like, could you not have just made the choice to help if you wanted to? If she didn't I don't know. I say love need not know fear. Her self-sacrificing pure love shall find reward. Like, and don't think that just by killing her, but then helping the kid is actually helping the kid. I don't know how this is about to go. Thank you so much. These will come to the monastery for now. Oh, we see the little pyres that they've been burning people on, feeding people to the crows and shit. Is this what the Holy See, like, is this what we're doing? I guess this is a way to show, like, if you choose to, this could be your fate, but looks like we're not inspiring much faith, more like we're inspiring a lot of fear. Lead them that way. Do not worry, you will see them again later. I think all those people are going to be dead, number one. You must come hither. There now, swallow. He seems to have settled. With rest and nourishment, he should recover straight away. I too have sent a letter requesting aid to the Holy See, and it should reach them readily. Also, I will try to convince the abbot to divide some portions of the offerings from before amongst the refugees. Yeah, what can I say? Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I did nothing but execute the will of God. This child will bear the weight of... I don't even need to continue reading, bro. Yeah. The fuck does that have to do with me as the kid? If someone else's actions, yes, you saved me, but I don't know. It's a lot of back and forth in what you believe and don't believe. This child will bear the weight of punishment later. Now come hither. Your faithful service awaits you. I thought this was his face that turned. Oh no. What am I looking at? Like Farnese, I know you've had a demonic intervention and you're really toiling on like what is and what isn't and faith and all that, and everybody else here that like is riding with him, the old man, I know he didn't even agree with that wheel torture shit they were doing. When you guys walk upon this, is this what you choose? And you could say, well, like, this doesn't represent all of the religion, which, okay, I 100% agree with. Like, granted, for sure. I'm sure there's people out there that were like Farnese and some of these others that, like, they're really, like, truthful and loyal and faithful. And we're not out here, like, passing our own judgment or saying we're getting the word of God spoken through me. But, like, this is what you're running around supporting. Like, this guy specifically is what I'm saying. We just opened the door in this house of horrors. She's getting waterboarded or getting feed through a tube that's shoved down her. Who knows what's happening? I mean, he's got like acupuncture shit going on. He's just being like, he's just being cranked. Okay. And they're not even like it's just straight up torture, because even if I could almost not even agree, because who's to say he knows how to pass judgment correctly, but like if you were just taking people and burning them at the stake or taking people and killing them like boom right off the bat, all right, cool, no suffering, it is what it is, but like the torture seems a bit, is it needed? Oh god. This is the first you have set foot in this room, I believe, Miss Farnese. Yeah, because knowing how her mind's been, if she'd seen that before. The environs of this Albion monastery comprise now a den of sinners. The garden of this holy house where God's will is studied, it is deplorable. Thieves, rapists, murderers, and above all, heretics. Who's saying they are? Recently, another monk was murdered in the refugee slum. His mercilessly flayed skin and robes were hung upon the bough of a tree. Ah, that's what we saw earlier. Thanks to information supplied by zealous believers in the devoted work of the Holy Iron Chain Knights, we were able to capture many suspicious. That's all you can give me is suspicious individuals. Upon inquisition, more and more of them are confessing to being heretics. Probably because it's easier to just tell him what they want me to be rather than me just be tortured. Which is why you can't do that shit today. Like if I'm taken to court and you're like, we think you're suspicious of this murder that just happened, and you're torturing me, chopping off fingers, limbs, feeding me to the crows, burning, like keeping me on the brink of death, I'm gonna get to a mental point where I'll just say, yes, I did it, in hopes that like this is going to stop. And many among those have become converts. How truly delightful. Thou shalt not avert thine eyes. Oh, yeah, she tried to. What is this face, bro? This man is not a man. Do they have this woman like sitting on, like inserted on the edge of like a pike? What's going on here? The hellish spectacle is one aspect of the holy see to which you belong. God does not rain benevolence alone upon this earth. He is also a strict arbiter. So it's hurt. So we helped your kid. Now this is where you'll be. Is that even helping? Who's going to look after the kid? Thou shalt not flee. Your love and courage which led you to violate the law while trying to save your child should be extolled. He just said it. He just said it. To save your child, it should be extolled. But sin is a sin. Can we start questioning this man that he's never he's never sinned or what? But I mean, there. And we said it before, like before we scroll down. Do you think he actually helps this child without anything? The answer is no. I don't understand what's happening to his face. What is happening? You possess such courage. His face like resembles of those Kashan. I don't know. You possess such courage. I do so want you to overcome this trial provided by God. And he's getting the bottom of his feet burned off. Behold, see how your brethren have waited anxiously for you. Thou shalt not fear, and trust all into the Lord's hands. Yeah. The only thing that could give her solace mentally to even make it out of this is that her child was saved, and you hope that your child is going to get to live and go on. And you'll never know, but you can hold on to that, right? And again, I don't know what's going on in her head. Because again, we saw her demonic like wants and need, consciously or subconsciously. This look on her face is a little bit concerned, but also okay, like you see what I'm saying? Like I don't know if it's purposely made to be that way or what. I don't know. But yeah, we knew he was a piece of shit. And it's the same thing, like you can say that with like religions today. And we're not going to get into a whole big religion talk or anything like that, but whether what you choose to do or don't believe in, that's totally up to you. You can believe whatever you want to believe. If you believe the sky is green and the grass is blue, if you want to walk around with an adult diaper on all day and call yourself a baby, if you want to believe in this, that, and the third, that is perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want to do. Just don't forcefully make others suffer because what you do and don't believe in. So who's to say he's even the one that should be passing this judgment? Because he says he should be? Or because he's being told? How do we know that? Faith, I guess. Regardless, we'll see. I'm very curious to see what the relationship between the kid and Guts is going to be. And again, with that opposing force, the Kashan, Cathan, are they a neighboring country? Are they a neighboring continent? Midland has no ruler right now. The king is dead, and the last we heard, I think last chapter, 2 chapters ago, that Charlotte is mentally just not doing what needs to be done. And now you've got this like religious faction really starting to like show what. There's a lot of shit going on, but we'll see what happens. I mean, someone's gonna have to take this man out. We didn't get any casket there. I do hope we get a cup before Guts has to rescue her from something. I would like to see a couple not chapters, but even a couple pages of her, just to see if there's anything in here, you know, just to see where that is. So we'll see. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, as always.